had this vision of what I could become. And then these many years of just suffering and knowing what I could be, but I failed, and I'm too depressed and I'm too anxious and I can't go and do this thing. But one of the times that I was doing a meditation or something, and I wrote down the word inevitable, inevitable, inevitable. And to me that meant and spoke to me as, I can't mess this up. There's no way that I can remain separate forever because there's a magnet. Like, we can take our roundabout ways and we can have our journeys, and we are, and there's no way that love isn't the ultimate, that's a word to describe an ultimate
Yes.
goodness that
Yeah.
I long for, that we long for. There's a book called Existential Kink that I'm looking at right now, and it's coming into my mind. It's like, if we're having all this pain and this suffering, and it's when I'm in it, I mean, I remember I very vividly, not that long ago, a couple of years ago, of not being barely able to leave my house. I was sitting in my car. I was just going to go to the gym and go in the steam room. And I could barely even start the car because I was so scared, anxious, and my mind was just in this loop. And what got me out, like what had me start the car, was, see, I was making music at the time. I wasn't doing video. I was focusing on music production, and I love music production. It wasn't going anywhere. It wasn't building this creation fast enough or at all. So no, so video is. So I'll return to music. But I was creating a lot of music at the time. And the project I was working on, one of them was a dark and deep album of music with beautiful, rich, deep, sorrowful piano and intensity, like intensity. And I listened to one of the songs in the car, just was sitting in my driveway here, and I put on one of the songs that I had recently completed called Hate Love. And it's dark and it's beautiful. And the lyrics, I don't know if I'm gonna like get them, but something about just the hatred and the grief, like bring on the grief and the hatred, give it to me more. I hate you, give it to me more. Something like that. And that got me sobbing in the car because I was met by the universe, because the universe made that song through me and through my experience, and then it met me where I was at, and we got to cry together. And I broke, and I went to the gym.
Beautiful.
And so I'm like, what if we love this? What if I love the hatred? What if I came here for that?
Yeah.
To play in that, and then have an experience, and then evolve through it, and then look back at hatred with such love. Look what we did to each other. We hurt each other. We killed each other. And that's how much I love you.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.